Good morning, Rabotai. We are in the 3-week period, the Ben HaMitzarim. So I'm just going to speak a few halachot that have to do with Ben HaMitzarim. In order to understand these halachot properly, because a person could get confused with the different sections, we have to realize there are different levels. The first level is the level of the 3 weeks, Ben HaMitzarim. Then the next level is Rosh Chodesh. Then there is the next level after Rosh Chodesh is Shavua Shechalbo. And after Shavua Shechalbo there's Erev Tisha B'Av. And then there's Tisha B'Av itself. And after Tisha B'Av there's Motzei Tisha B'Av. So really we have 5 levels over here. Ben HaMitzarim, the 9 days, Shavua Shechalbo, Erev Tisha B'Av, 6 levels. And Motzei Tisha B'Av. So what are the halachot that are specific regarding Ben HaMitzarim? So the Shulchan Aruch writes in the end of Siman Tav Kuf Nun Aleph that one of the principal halachot is that to be more careful in regards to things that are dangerous. Tzarich lizaher miyudzayin b'tamuz ad Tisha B'Av shelo lelech yichidi me'arba shevot sha'ot ad tisha sha'ot. Not to go for 4 hours to 9 hours, because then there's certain ketev u'meriri that's sholet. V'lo yakua talmidim b'yamim ahem. A person shouldn't hit his students during that time because it's easier to chas v'shalom inflict damage, and that's something that during these times there could be more danger in whatever a person does. So even a little bit, the chidush would be that a person shouldn't hit because it's a time where there can be dangerous things that happen. Another things that's brought down in the poskim is that Shehechiyanu shouldn't be said during these 3 weeks. It comes along the Sefer Vayomer Yitzchak in Likutei Dinim, and he explains that the reason why we don't say Shehechiyanu during these 3 weeks, he says in Ot Yud Gimel, En Omrim Shehechiyanu, because it's a time of Pur'anut, and we can't say Shehechiyanu v'ginu lezman hazeh, v'lo mishum avelut, and not because of avelut. De'en avel lomar asur lomar Shehechiyanu, because the avel doesn't have a prohibition to say Shehechiyanu, and therefore a person shouldn't say Shehechiyanu. Because of this, in Seif Yud Bet says Rabbi Yitzchak ben Walid, brought down from the Ikarei Adat and the Chida and others, that even on Shabbat not to make the bracha of Shehechiyanu. Let's say you're on Shabbat, you're at the table, you have a new fruit. Even on Shabbat you shouldn't make the bracha because it's not a good time. Now there are some times where it's going to be inevitable that you're going to have to say Shehechiyanu. For example, is somebody making a Brit Milah, so he has a bracha of Shehechiyanu that he makes. Also, many people make a Shehechiyanu when a daughter is born to them, just like they make Shehechiyanu on a Pidyon HaBen. It's a special mitzvah, so it's a special bracha. Let's say a grandfather, for the first time, he has a grandchild, is very happy for him, he wants to say Shehechiyanu. So, just like there's a halacha that if you don't see somebody for 30 days and you're very happy, you're allowed to say Shehechiyanu, right? So too over here, it could be that you see your grandchild for the first time at such a simcha, you'd be able to say Shehechiyanu. So let's say during the 3 weeks, could be that as well. In the Sefer Shoshanat Yisrael, page Yudal, it brings from Reb Shlomo Miller that it could be in that type of case you would be able to say Shehechiyanu as well. It's in the Sefer Shoshanat Yisrael, not in the name of anyone. Now, just to continue in regards to things that have to do with Birkat Shehechiyanu, if somebody is going to have a tremendous inheritance that falls in his lap, and there's such a bracha to make on inheritance as well, so then he'd be able to make Shehechiyanu and if he has wife and kids that they're going to benefit from it as well, he could say the bracha vatovu ametiv. We once spoke about this in Magen Avot Daily, the first volume, whether we say Shehechiyanu in such a case or not. But those who do say Shehechiyanu, so they'd be able to say even in Ben HaMitzarim, because that's a lost opportunity. So you don't say Shehechiyanu when you're able to avoid it. But when there's no other opportunity, then you would be able to. Now, just to mention, therefore, during the 3 weeks, you're allowed to buy things that make you happy, as long as it's not the 9 days. That's another halacha. You're allowed to buy things as long as you don't wear it for the first time and make Shehechiyanu on it. But if it's something that you're not going to make Shehechiyanu on, or it's something that you're going to buy and not wear after the 3 weeks, then there would be no problem. Chazaku Baruch.